Welcome back, 18!
When SB19 took the stage at Lollapalooza, some critics were quick to question whether their performance lived up to the festival's global standards. To dismiss it as underwhelming, however, is not only unfair but also misses the artistry and cultural intent behind their set. SB19's song selection was far from random. It was carefully curated to strike a balance between universal appeal and national pride. The mix of ballads and pop tracks showcased versatility, ensuring that Western audiences and familiar with P-pop could still connect with their sound. At the same time, their inclusion of Mga Kababayan Ko was a powerful statement, a reminder that they were not just performers, but cultural ambassadors representing the Philippines on one of the world's biggest stages. The group's ability to weave together emotional ballads with high-energy pop numbers demonstrated both technical skill and strategic awareness. Ballads allowed them to highlight vocal prowess and emotional depth, while upbeat tracks brought the energy needed to captivate a diverse crowd. This duality is what makes SB19 unique. They don't simply perform, they tell a story that bridges cultures. To call their performance underwhelming is a long shot. In reality, SB19 delivered a set that was both accessible to international listeners and deeply rooted in Filipino identity. Their presence at Lollapalooza was not just about entertainment, it was about representation, pride, and proving that P-pop belongs to the global stage. SB19's Lollapalooza performance was a cultural handshake, extending the Philippines' artistry to the world. And in that sense, they didn't just meet expectations, they exceeded them.
Ito na nga mga What's up, 18? So, ito na nga mga Kaps. Paisa lang ako pwede. Kasi meron ako nakitang tweet na nagsabi ng underwhelming daw yung SB19 sa Lollapalooza. At kulang daw sa gigil. Ang una ko reaction, what? Have we watched the same group? Kasi honestly, parang yung tinutukoy mo, pero isa lang masasabi ko, hindi bare minimum yung performance ng SB19. And I also understand that performances are subjective naman talaga. Hindi naman kailangang pare-pareho tayo ng taste. Pero kasi kapag gumamit tayo ng salitang underwhelming, kailangan fair din tayo kung ano ba talaga yung na-deliver. SB19 performed difficult, physically demanding choreography while maintaining stable live vocals. Take note, live vocals. Hindi loud backtracking yung bumuhat sa kanila. Hindi lip sync. Hindi pre-recorded vocals. Diba? The microphones were on. Naririnig mo talaga yung actual breathing, vocal texture, ad-libs, at natural differences sa delivery. Those imperfections are not weaknesses. They are proof that live artists were genuinely singing live while moving full intensity. And that matters because live performance is not only about looking polished. It is about control, stamina, musicality, and yung ability to stay connected with the audience even when your body is already under pressure. And SB19 did not choose between vocals and choreography. They carried both. The set list was intentional. Festival yon, not a solo concert. Maraming tao ron na first time silang mapapanood. So the goal was not to satisfy every fan request. The goal was to introduce their sound, identity, and performance strength in a limited amount of time. So again, have we watched the same group? I saw 5 performers with live microphones, demanding choreography, stable vocals, and enough confidence to let their actual talent carry the stage. So yun lang mga Kaps. Bye-bye. What's up, 18? So ito na nga mga Kaps.